restarted the stream.
Loves.
I just restarted the stream.
Oh, I have a little Hot Wheels with the
The pace
Loves
cars in turn 3.
Really?
Yeah.
The pace cars in turn 4. The pace
I want
cars
NASCAR
on the
to
front
be
straight.
back to
Okay,
what
you're
it
clear of pit
originally
lane.
was.
Stay behind the 18 car.
I hate you.
Okay, merge when you can.
Moonshine. That's what I want. I want that back.
There's a really famous guy named Smokey Yunick. He was a team owner back in the 60s and 70s who was very infamous for cheating.
Yeah.
And he was the guy
And
who
it had like an inflatable like gas tank and like
yeah, and he was the guy who started,
like
you know,
big
running the gas lines around like the borders of the car. And
like
he
the
started,
big
and
gas
yeah,
lines
he started
to
making,
regulate the size.
and he started making gas tanks a little bigger. And they caught him one time for having his gas tank 2 gallons bigger than it should have been. And they were so mad at him for doing it because he was always getting caught that they took the gas can out of the car. That they stripped the gas tank from the car. He had like 7 infractions in one inspection. And they took the gas, they were so mad, they just took the gas tank out of the car and they said, push it back to the garage and fix it. And he fired up the car and it started and he drove away and he says, and he just goes, make that 8 infractions. And then he just drove away because he had fuel, you know, lined inside the car that was still getting to the carburetor because all the fuel, it wasn't just in the gas tank, it was in those like gas lines that were running around the car. So the car didn't have a gas tank, but he still fired it up, it started, and he just sped off back to the garages and yelled, make that 8 infractions. Imagine.
Yeah, that's what I want.
There's no fucking fuel tank, and he's just like, yeah.
See, I want shit like that back. Because now it's just everybody with fucking like restrictor plates. That's boring.
Yeah.
See, the funny thing is with Dale Earnhardt, he hated the restrictor plate.
But he was the best at it.
Yeah, he was the best person.
Because you know how mind-numbingly easy plate racing is? I could do it in real life right now and win.
Yeah.
It's so easy. As long as you just like run full throttle all the way around the track, stay in the gas, and just like know where the lines are moving. It's just like gambling, except you don't need to gamble.
Okay, we're on the lead lap.
See, but the reason why he was so good is because he wasn't afraid to fucking pit people. See, that's what's boring, is that, like, I want people to actually, like, have contact, because otherwise you're not going to make it anywhere.
You obviously don't watch NASCAR on a weekly basis, because there's some shit that goes down.
Yeah, but not to the extent of what Dale Earnhardt did. Like, he would legitimately fucking pit people.
I like Terry Labonte's Bristol win, where like Dale Earnhardt tries to spin him on the very last turn of the very last lap, and he just spins him across the line and he wins. Like, no, Terry Labonte wins even though he's spinning out. He spun him too late. God, there's so much fucking traffic.
See, that's when you need to start pitting people.
No, because I don't just bring out a caution. Oh, and then they're all checking up, too.
Start pitting.
I'm not pitting.
Pit the 8 car.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want the caution to come out. I'll just pass him instead.
No, if you could start pitting more people during the caution.
Yeah, okay, Robbie Gordon.
Or
Robbie
draft on the caution car.
Tony Stewart did that. He bump drafted the caution car. So funny.
Dude, why don't more people do that?
Because they're afraid they're gonna get fined like $250,000 for it now.
Dude, or the person that won the race from the pits because they crossed the finish line from the pits.
Jeff Burton, yeah.
That was fine. Those the fucking like pit requirements.
Yeah, Jeff Burton in the loophole, yeah, in the All-Star race.
I honestly don't understand why that's against the rules. Like, it makes sense.
Or like Mark Martin threw a race away one time doing that because he thought like before they had green white checkers, if the caution came out like with 2 laps to go, they would race back to the line, and then it would end under caution. Well, Mark Martin, he thought he took the checkered flag and not the white. So he came, like, coming out of the last turn for the final time under caution, he just went to pit road and gave up the lead because he thought the race was over.
See, just modern day NASCAR is just so loose.
It's so fun.
These NASCAR. Like where they actually had like actual cars that you would see on the streets.
Yeah.
It was actually stock cars.
It was never stock cars. That's the thing. They were always souping them up.
But they were stock bodies and like stock like frames and shit that they would just soup up.
I wish Kozlowski
They were,
would
like,
fucking
sleepers.
move.
Really, it was a race with sleepers.
Yeah.
And it's just from the moonshine.
Next car's the leader. Still there.
Because you think any of these modern day NASCARs can hold moonshine? That's what they should have. They should have a requirement that your car can hold like 20 jars of moonshine.
20 gallons of moonshine in the fuel tank.
If your car can't run off of moonshine and can't hold moonshine, then
Did
you're
you-
out of the race.
Did you see ODS's video on that?
Oh yeah.
Can a car run on moonshine? Dude, I fucking died.
Dude, have you ever tried like breathing fire?
No.
Shit tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
Because you literally just fill your mouth up with fucking canning.
Oh god, they're 3 wide in front of me. This is not gonna end well. Oh dear god,
'em.
they're gonna
Hit
wreck.
'em.
They're literally
Hit 'em.
they're literally ping-ponging LaJoy around from the inside to the outside. Like if you watch, you will see him bounce off the 2 cars like next to him, and I got so fucking scared that he was gonna wreck.
Dude, hit him.
Not gonna pin him. Do you see how many cars are around here?
Exactly.
If I pit, I'm gonna get caught up in it.
Do it.
No.
Dude,
This track is so small that if I pit, I'm gonna get caught up in it when I come back around the track because everyone's gonna pile in, and I will have nowhere to go. I'm just gonna come around and do a lap and then drive into it.
Go in the grass.
There is no grass.
Then go on the flat part.
No, they're gonna stack up down there too.
Well, it's worth trying it. You can just rewind.
No, I can't rewind. I have to restart.
Well, then just pit someone.
I'm already in the lead. It doesn't matter.
Nah, you gotta pit someone to hold you.
It's a requirement. If you don't pit someone, then you're gonna get disqualified.
Exactly.
God, finally a break in the fucking traffic.
See, now you can pit someone. But they'll pit you.
In Soviet Russia, car pits you.
Pit that blue car.
No, I like that guy. I'm not gonna pit him.
Then pit the alley car. Is
Yeah.
that Ally? Or no, that's
It's Ally.
Ally Bank.
Yeah.
They have a fucking car?
Yeah, it's Jimmy Johnson's car. Fuck Jimmy Johnson. I'm gonna pit him.
Ally Bank's a good bank.
Yeah. What happened to Kurt Busch? Dear God, look at his car.
Yo, pit that monster car.
No, it's my favorite. Or I
Why
could
doesn't
pass.
Surge have a sponsorship on a car?
You know, Roman did and Viagra did.
I mean, that makes sense for the demographic of people watching this.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember that Malcolm in the Middle episode where they went to go watch NASCAR?
Dude, yes.
Dude, I mean, when you really start to think about it, Malcolm in the Middle is really just a sequel to Breaking Bad. Like, That's what Heisenberg did whenever he hung up his meth equipment. I'm just saying.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car.
It'd be so funny if they found a way to make Malcolm in the Middle canon to Breaking Bad.
No, have you seen there's a theory out there where it's like where it connects like all of Aaron Paul's roles together. It's like after the events of Need for Speed, he went on the run and started cooking meth like in Breaking Bad, and then after like Walter White died, he freaking started crashing on BoJack's couch. Because he voices Todd in BoJack Horseman. Like, there's an actual, like, subreddit. It's, like, a whole theory of all his roles, like, together.
Well, too bad we know that after Heisenberg got shot, he went to Alaska. And also, it's not confirmed that Heisenberg died.
I think I was reading about that somewhere.
Pit road is now open.
And I just like how Mythbusters fucking tested a lot of the shit from the show. And, like, with, Vance Gilligan. Like, the fucking final scene. And they're like, yeah, it's possible. And they're like, could he make meth? Yeah. Plausible.
Yes, sir.
And then they're like, so we've teamed up with this with our FBI connection, and he's going to teach us how to make meth. But of course, for TV, we have to bleep out everything. And then it goes to the clip of the FBI explaining it.
Wait, so do they actually make meth on live TV?
No, they never did that. I'm just saying that would have been really funny. Because they do that. They do that with explosives. How they're like, we got this FBI connection. Show us how to make it.
It's like in Pawn Stars where he's like, let me call my guy. I got a guy for this. I'll have him down here. Look at it. I'll let you know what it's worth.
Dude, they'll do like, we have the connection, and they'll go do a wide shot with just a blurred out table, and the FBI guy just doing stuff on the table. And then, he's currently teaching Adam Savage how to make C4.
I feel like if they unblur it, it's just like him, like just them like fucking doing like rock, paper, scissors on the table just to get the shot.
Nah, dude, they're just making a puzzle.
In every scene, it's the same reused clip for every fucking scene. Every time that happens, it's the same reused clip.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the pace car on the outside line. Get ready now. Going green.
Bro, I need to do some drugs real quick.
What kind?
Why
aren't you bump drafting the caution car?
The pace car is no clippable. It's not a solid object. I can drive inside of the pace car if you want.
Why don't they do that in real life, dude? That's all I'm saying. Just pull out your tool gun, bop, no clip. Dude, that's all I'm saying. And then if you want to go in the ground, just hit V. Simple as that, dude.
Oh, all the cars are like falling through the fucking ground. And then just like coming back out. And then you just see like a desk flying, like a desk like welded to the car. It's just gun, 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 gun.
No, you just see someone fucking spawn in and just propane tanks on the track.
It's just boom, 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 and then like the ear ringing sound that it has.
Dude, or you see someone fucking like fizz gun someone's like dead body and like position it with the fucking fizz gun.
Stay behind the pace car
Dude, and then you see a car that's about to win and someone just fucking freezes it.
Bro, the caution's already out.
Dude, and then a fucking admin comes over there and fucking picks you up and flings you around.
Flings you into the grandstands. No clipped. I want to see what happened to Truex because... Bro, he wrecked before we even took the green flag. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Look at this shit. I'm looking at the replay. So
Wait,
here's...
I thought the '1 car had a Bass Pro sponsorship.
No, it's 19. Number 1's the
swear to
monster
God,
car.
they're-
Oh no, that was the old DEI car.
Because I remember watching
Same-
a '1 car that had a Bass Pro sponsorship.
Same-
and the
same-
driver was from Missouri.
Same driver, different team. And I don't think he's from Missouri.
Nah, it was one time. I don't remember.
Where is Martin Truex Jr. from? Nah, he's from New Jersey. You're probably thinking of MTJ DEI car.
But there was someone who had a '1 car because I remember watching the race and I was like, the '1 car is gonna win, and then he won, and I found out he's from Missouri. I was like, oh.
Jamie McMurray, probably. That's probably the car you're thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Martin Truex Jr. when he drove for, Yeah, and then this is Jamie McMurray. Drove for Ganassi, retired after 2018. He's from St. Louis.
Mm.
He's a fucking idiot.
Cessna. Why is Cessna sponsor a fucking NASCAR? What?
I don't know, don't ask.
It's so fucking weird. What the fuck are some of the sponsorships, dude? They make no fucking sense.
No, let's just go through the field right now and look at them. Love's Truck Stops, Valvoline, Shell, Ally, Mobile One, M&M's, Smithfield, like the meats. There was a Bacon for Life car, and if he won, you'd get bacon for life. And no one thought he was gonna win, but then he actually won. And it was only his second win ever. Napa Auto Parts, Kroger,
Cheerios, Tide, Velveeta on the 47 car.
Hold on, I still want to see how Truex wrecked before we even
Dude,
took
I want to see a race of FedEx trucks. Oh my.
Hold on, I want to see how he fucking wrecked before they even. So this is before the green flag even waves. This is coming down the backstretch. Brendan Gaughan's just like, I'll see you later, dude.
Dude, that'd be so funny to see a fucking serious and NASCAR level race, but with FedEx trucks.
Bro, look at that. He just gets mad and spins him out.
See, that's what you need to do. Just take out your opponents one by one until you're the only one left.
It's so small of a track, no one would actually retire. They'd just race with damage.
Exactly, dude. It'd be funny.
I'm trying to find the fucking pace car. I don't know where he is. This is the back of the field. Where's the... Oh, here
You're in
comes...
front of the pace car.
Okay, here comes the pace car. No, yeah, it's the caution came out right as I took the green flag, and it's a quarter-mile track. It's so small.
Dude, start pitting people while it's caution. It's easy to pit people right now.
Yeah, but no one's gonna crash because they're going so slow. All right,
Pit them!
Here we go.
Pit them. Pit the 19 car again.
He's too close to the wall. I can't pit him. I gotta wait till he goes in. I'm gonna wait till he goes into the turn.
Imagine someone just does that to you while you're actually racing. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you just pushing?
There we go. He's gone.
There's an accident in turn 1.
He's gone. Goodbye.
Dude, pit this Bush car in front of you.
I'm still trying to find the pace car.
It's gone, dude. It's not there.
Oh, there he is. I found him. Pit the pace car in real life.
Oh no, dude, he went in front of you. You need to pit him again.
No, I have to stay behind the pace car. I'm gonna get fucking disqualified.
Shit. Wait for him to come back around.
He won't come back around. He's gonna stay at the tail end of the field.
Damn. Pit the pace car.
You can't. It's no clippable. Watch.
It's
Look, I am the pace car now.
Pace car.
I am the pace car now.
what the fuck?
I am the pace car.
Dude, this is why everyone plays NASCAR 2000 for the N64. Had better graphics.
Yeah, because this game came out in 2003, and even with a bunch of
The
mods,
game
it's still...
came out in 2000. That's all I'm saying.
This is a simulator. It's not about
Okay,
graphics.
we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside.
And I think it looks
Stay
decent.
behind the pace car on the
I think it's a
outside
good-looking
line. Get ready
game.
now. Going green.
Nah, dude. NASCAR 2000's better.
NASCAR 2000 looked awful.
No, it's
NASCAR
better.
2000 looked horrible.
Nah, dude, had better crash physics, dude. It was better. It's a better.
This is a simulator. It has the perfect.
NASCAR
perfect
2000
crash
was a
physics.
simulator as well.
Then
Yeah,
how
all
did
I'm
you know how to
saying
play it?
Dude, all I'm saying is, as soon as I got done with that game, boom, instantly knew how to drive a NASCAR.
Green, green, green.
Alright, let's hope they don't wad it up on the restart this time.
Start hitting people. No, start brake checking people.
That's a horrible idea. I'll get ran over.
Pit that car next to you. Pit the 88.
Nah.
Yeah.
Or I could just turn right to go left. So drifting around the track.
It's probably small enough to do.
Yeah.
You should try it.
No, I have ABS on. I can't. Hold on.
Wow.
I might be able to. Hold on. Give me a sec. If I back it into the wall, it's your fault. Kind of. Dude, I just ate my fucking tires.
The only problem is since you're already going max speed, because like normally when you're drifting, you have to accelerate more to get your wheels to spin.
Yeah.
Since you're already going like as fast as you can.
Not necessarily. I'm only going through the turns at half throttle.
You can throttle more.
I'll try it, but nope, that's gonna run me right up into the wall. I'm gonna throttle you if you don't shut up.
Dude, start. If you see the 19 car, just pit it again.
I see him. Here he is. I
He
see
needs to
him.
be taken care of swiftly.
I see him.
He's a nuisance on the track.
Can just shoot him with the. They just kill him in the air. Jeez! Oh my God!
Wait, what happened?
Just watch.
You're like 30 seconds behind.
He came up right across my nose.
No, they're like a full like. God, no. The song where you bumped into the wall.
Yeah, then you already missed it. You're not as far behind as you think. Jeez, they're wrecking in front of me. They're fucking wrecking.
Fucking
Damn it!
Hit the 19 car. Oh, fuck, you hit the back. The back of that car.
Because these fucking
It's not
idiots.
hitting.
These idiots can't drive.
I don't think you know what.
There's too many cars on the racetrack. Too many like imbeciles that don't know how to fucking drive.
That's why you gotta take them out.
Now the front end's all smashed in. I can see the hood more than I could before. No, I'm good. It's not a very. It's such a small track. You don't really need aerodynamics. You just need speed, and I am speed. I'm leading the race. What?
How many screens do you have? I hope you have 3.
What?
Do you have more than one screen?
No.
Oh.
Cause this isn't my sim rig. This is just my like regular rig.
Why don't you use like your fucking TV as another screen?
I don't know.
You can put
Because
up on
it
the
would be.
shelf next to it. Dude, I hope this is a better profile.
I can't hear you.
George Bush.
My opinion? Which one? The dead one or the not dead one?
W.
The 9/11 guy?
Yeah.
Pretty alright guy. Pretty
I
good
love
president.
it,
Pretty good fucking president.
I have a fucking puppet of George Bush.
Hmm?
I have a puppet of George Bush.
No way. That's awesome.
I took it to school one time and one of my friends just took it in the hallway and just started high-fiving people with it. It was so funny.
Oh god, they're wrecking right in front of me!
And the same friend fucking wore a full, like, bodysuit of, like, Spider-Man to school.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car. Pass the 8 car.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
I want to know how they wrecked. Oh, Suarez just kind of got pissed at Almirola for coming down on him and just, like, pitted him.
That's reasonable.
Look at that. That looks so deliberate.
Wait. Oh, wait, go back. Oh, your stream's buffering. Your stream is, like, way out of sync.
Bro, how is it buffering? I think this is just a you thing. It's not buffering for me, bud.
Because you're fucking the one streaming it.
Yeah, so that means it's fine.
You have host
No.
advantage.
I'm looking at my Twitch broadcast. I'm not looking at OBS.
You have host advantage.
So did you see the guy get pitted or not?
Yes.
Jeez, oh my god, they're literally running into the back of each other under caution.
We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
It's still on the video of you watching the number 10 car. Yo, playing third person.
No,
Yes.
that's awful.
Play with your cam on the hood.
Oh, I hate people that do that.
Road is now open. Limit 45.
It literally is so disgusting.
In second, the pace cars on the back straight.
And people unironically do it.
Cars in turn 3. Remember, don't pass the stop sign
I
at
really
the end
like
of pit
dirt-
road. If you're
dirt
far to the
rally
left,
and
we
VR.
can't change your left side tire. The pace car
I'm too far to the left. You can't change my left side tires.
on the front
Yo,
That's
you
okay.
need to get... Dude, I remember playing NASCAR 2000, and when I would change my tires, I would raise the car and I'd be like,
pace
whoa!
cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
See,
Go, go, go! Limit
you need to get
45.
VR
Keep it
for,
under 4,000. In second. Remember,
for
don't
racing.
pass the
Dude,
stop
that's
sign
what I've
at
been
the
saying.
end
I
of
saw some guy do VR iRacing.
back straight.
No, because the thing is, it changes everything.
Yeah,
Like,
you can-
will
you
actually
can-
have depth
Turn 3.
perception.
Yeah, and you can look around.
Yeah.
The pace cars in
Like, it
turn 4.
changes
Okay, you're clear of pit
everything.
lane. Stay behind
It is
the 18
amazing.
car.
Like, I find myself, like, you can actually, like,
Merge when you can.
turn, like, lower your head down so you can see out the windshield, like, at a higher angle so you can see the banking.
Yeah. Well, this is also coming from my experience with doing it in dirt. But even that is, like, still... Like, it changes the game.
Hold on, let me send you, VR iRacing.
This
Yeah, I'm just saying, depth perception.
Bro, look at this.
Pretty
Well, no,
good.
I don't want it. This is a flat track. I actually want to show you, like... I want to show you, like, a track that's, like, banking.
Dude, imagine F1 racing without the halo in VR. Fuck that halo shit. Fucking hate the halo. Did you know that I hate the halo? I really do.
Why? It looks so cool.
Looks so bad. It's just bad.
I don't think so.
Alright, bro, look at
Oh
this.
my god, big rig! Oh my god, the big one! The worst case scenario. What happened to the check on the bottom?
And he's plate racing too.
Man, that could have been bad. Alright, that's gonna give us some air. That's a good thing. No. Only gonna go a lap. They were to make it though. No hood on the car.
See, the only bad thing is, because another nice thing is like a tire refresh rate. So that's good. But the only downside is it's like the resolution isn't that good. I mean, it's technically a higher resolution.
Yeah, because
but
it's like
when
on
it's
your
4 inches from your face. It doesn't look very good.
As long as it looks realistic.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the
But it
18
gets
car
hard to
on
see
the
like
outside
cars in
line.
the distance.
Get ready now. Going green.
Yeah. Has anyone retired yet? Yeah, there's about 5 or 6 cars out. Bro, I'm gonna buy an $800 VR headset just so I can like do iRacing with it.
Pace car's in.
What the fuck? Headset costs $800.
A lot of them.
No. Oh.
Inside. Still there. Clear. Car inside. That car's a lap down. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Car inside. That car's a lap down.
Bro, he has no front end on the car. The whole front end of that car is ripped off. Oh god, I got into the wall.
You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. That car's
Please don't run me over.
stay high. That car's a lap down. Keep high. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Car inside. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Inside. That car's a lap down. Still there. Clear. Inside. That car's a lap down. Car inside. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Still there. Clear. Car inside. That car's a lap down.
Bro, this car is ready for the fucking dumpster.
That car's a lap down. Car inside. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Outside. That car's a lap down.
Yeah, but what VR headset costs fucking $800?
A lot of them. Find one that's like under 400 right now.
The Oculus headsets cost $400, and that's for like the headset and controllers. Any mixed reality headset, and those are like the major ones. And also a used Vive.
I'm not gonna buy a used headset. That's how you get brain cancer.
Well, no, you can't buy the Vives new.
Well,
They only sell the fucking Cosmos, which sucks ass.
bro, I'm trying to make my dick to VR chat.
That car's a lap down.
And you can buy the actual headset for the Index, just the headset, for $499.
That car's a lap down.
But there's lots of headsets that cost
The yellow flag is out.
$400 or
Let's
less.
go. Race back to the line.
Like,
Okay,
I
we're
bought
under
mine
caution.
for, like,
There's an accident in turn 1.
Oh, hey, they wrecked
Behind
again.
the pace car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Pit road is closed. Past the 18 car.
It's okay, I'm not stopping again. And I'm not stopping to fix the damages or anything. I have enough fuel to get me to the end of the race, so I'm just running to the end. I have 155 laps to go. I'm on lap 96 at 250 right now.
Dude, why aren't you playing this in VR?
Because I don't have a VR headset, nigga!
Then buy one. You get $600 a week from unemployment.
Pit road is now open.
You right. But I've been spending all of it.
Well, then spend it on a fucking VR headset.
I have $200 in my bank account right now because I've spent like $5 grand.
What are you spending it on?
I'd really like lose track.
You really need a budget.
I save most of it.
Dude, buy a VR headset.
No, that's not saving my money.
Dude, let me tell you though, a VR headset is the best $400 upgrade you can make to your computer.
Yeah.
Like, just based on the amount of things that it opens up.
Porn.
Not actually much VR.
There's a lot of VR porn.
Not really.
I like watching VR porn without a VR headset.
Someone like walks down there and then it's like just in a VR headset doing that. You would have no idea.
You think she's actually like grabbing your dick, but then you take off the headset and it's your fucking cousin. I mean, what?
That sounded personal.
What?
Not personal. That sounded like you have experience.
Nah, bro. It's like you make your girlfriend suck you off while you're wearing a VR headset, so you can so you can think it's like the porn star, but it's just your girlfriend. I mean, what?
That sounds like you're just making that up.
Nah.
Fuck, I
We're
hate
going green,
smelling
next time
again.
by.
God.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the pace car on the outside line.
I hate
Get
like
ready now.
because
Going
sometimes I'll
green.
go for like to open Google and I accidentally open fucking FL Studio and I hate opening it because the fucking like it has the Mac like layout for like closing it, like what's on the left side instead of the right corner. It fucking trips me up every time because I don't expect it to be on the fucking left side of my screen.
Pace car's in. We got trouble on the back straight. Green, green, green.
They've already wrecked, and now I'm gonna come around to the back straight, and there's gonna be a wreck right here when I pull around. No, they fix it. That's the only thing about doing this race on 50% length. That it's the same length as an Xfinity Series race. So it's actually like an hour or two race.
You need to go on trucking.
Huh?
You should do trucking simulator stream.
With in VR?
Wait, isn't trucking simulator multiplayer?
I don't think so. It might be. I might do some iRacing after this. I have my iRacing subscription. I should spend $1,400 and buy everything in iRacing.
Inside. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Clear. Car inside. That car's a lap down. Clear.
I'm gonna buy the Roblox.
What?
I'm buy you Roblox signs.
Oh no! I will kill you.
I mean, you wouldn't need to.
I would swallow it.
Car's a lap down. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside.
There's actually no S, it's actually just called Love Ends. I've looked into this. I don't think there's an S in there, because I think I went to their website.
That car's a lap down. Stay high. That car's a lap down. Keep high. That car's a lap down. Keep high. That car's a
Bro,
lap down.
everyone's car just looks like it's ready for the fucking trash can.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Keep high. That car's a lap down. Pit row is closed. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Keep high. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Bro, you see the video of like Bubba Wallace just fucking straight passing out after the race? I'll find it. He just straight up like fucking passes out.
Sounds fun.
Hold on. Like he's so fucking hit.
See everybody come together and recognize and take a moment of listening. You okay? He's not okay.
Yep, I think we're gonna want a little bit of
Bubba, the start of this race today was very impactful for many reasons. What did it mean to you to see everybody come together?
He just like straight up like fucking passes out.
Dude, I miss phones having fucking IR blasters. Because I loved, like, because I had a Note 4, which was the last Note phone to have an IR blaster, and I would fucking just go to my school. And I would just turn off the fucking TVs, and it pissed off the fucking,
Yeah, I would do that with
the janitors. Because they had no idea who was doing it. And they had to just keep turning it back
I would do that. You know how the LG phones, they had quick remote for the longest time? I would do that with with the projectors in my classes. I would just turn off the fucking projectors while they were like lecturing.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. I just keep doing it. Like that's how you get the hose. Is you like, hey, watch this shit, and you turn off the TV and you turn off the projector, and then she like sucks your dick. I mean, what? I would literally do it for the whole class. Like one fucking time, they literally like the person called the IT guy down there, and then like the IT guy walked all the way across the school, and it was just me fucking turning off the projector.
Dude, you know what's so fucking I'm stupid? Is my fucking school's library. They remodeled. They put the fucking library next to the cafeteria in the middle. Like it's so stupid.
Ours is across from the cafeteria. It always has.
No,
been.
it's not. It's not like in its own room. It's in like that middle area, like the lounge area of my school. It's that. It is stupid and it makes no sense. But they have TVs there that are like giving the school news and shit. And I would just always turn them off, and it pissed off the librarians because they're in charge of those.
Ours were off half the time anyway because the fucking security doesn't know how to do their job. Like half of the time, it was just like literally a couple times it was just the Google homepage saying no internet connection. It's literally how what it was half the time, especially the ones down in the J wing by the gym.
Dude, wait,
in the basement.
Realized that in my fucking school, all the TVs have cable, so I can legitimately fucking change the television channel. Can you do that?
Well, just put like hoarders on, or like put like pay-per-view porn on.
Dude. Oh my god.
You'd be a legend.
So funny if they had a fucking Playboy channel.
They had pay-per-view porn on demand.
I mean, yeah, but they don't have demand. They have like just basic cable for like the teachers to show like fucking I don't know
Like CNN or some shit.
Yeah. Dude, I need to bring my fucking Note 4 with me because it's so funny. Just being able to just turn on the and it's better than a universal remote because I can select specifically what TV
So yeah, I would have to sync mine. I would have to be in the classroom.
No,
Which is it's more gratifying that way because what's the joy in turning off a TV across the school? I want it to affect the class I'm in so I can fucking laugh.
No, it doesn't do that. What it does is because it doesn't accept the right remote, so it emulates blasting out the IR signal that TV's remote would blast out. So I can select like which brand of TVs I want to turn on and off. Like if we have NFC, we can have fucking IR blasters. See, that's why I'm gonna stick with my Note 9 though, is because headphone jack.
God,
If
there's
it had-
9 of
had
them
a
now.
Yeah, dude, if it can have a fucking headphone jack and a stylus inside of it, and no fucking like pinhole front-facing camera.
I have the G7. I was gonna wait because I had the G5 for like 3 years, and then I was gonna get the G8, but I needed a phone like right then because my other one wouldn't even hold a charge. I didn't want to be the faggot that was like, I need to get a new phone, so I ran my G5 into the ground for 3 years.
See, I just hate like the new phones that have fucking like pinhole cameras. Like the Note 9 to me is the perfect phone,
Yeah.
other than the lack of IR points. Because I like the fact that it has enough bezel for you to fucking hold on to, and it doesn't have the fucking front-facing pinhole camera. Because I don't like that. And it has a headphone jack, a fucking stylus inside of it, a bigger battery in it than any iPhone.
My G3, that's what got me sold on the LG G series, is my G3. It had the battery would literally last for like 6 days.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Dude, my phone will fucking last me all day of constant use.
And then my G5 just got so bad that it was like, it wasn't even, like, it would lose 2% with every Snapchat that I said no!
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
I was checking my phone and I spun out.
You all right?
Show your phone
You got
on
it in the
the
pit.
screen.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. Pit road is closed.
Yo, Five Guys, more like 5G.
And then Jones just ran into the back of me. Dude, this car is so beat up, like, it's ready for the dumpster.
Dude, you should get this book called The 48 Laws of Power. It's a pretty good one.
The pace car on the front straight. Don't merge yet. You didn't exit the pit safely. Okay, you've got to go to the end of the longest line. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 37 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line. Okay, merge when you can. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like you passed under the yellow. They're gonna hold us in the pits for 30 seconds.
Why are you
can't
playing
clear a
third
black flag on a
person?
restart. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit
And why'd
road.
you, like, go like you were gonna pit and then just fucking pull
Because
out?
I wasn't paying attention. I just got so many penalties over the course of 30 seconds, I don't even know what's going on.
What the fuck?
It's okay, because I'm still like a lap or two in front of everyone else.
Pace cars in turn one.
Okay, so what's my penalty?
The pace cars in turn two. The pace cars on the back straight.
Oh, I forgot I changed my lock screen to Pizza Girl Siver.
Go, go,
Sensory
go!
job.
Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. The pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 37 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line. Okay, merge.
So wait, I have to start at the end of the line and I have to do a stop and go penalty? And then the car, like, face planted the wall because I freaking checked my phone. I've been head on into the wall twice and this thing is still a rocket. Hold on, I'll send the screenshot.
Behind the 24 car, stay on the end of the pacing line.
The reason
Green next time by. Stay on
the reason I acted like I was gonna pit and then didn't is because it's such a small track that you have pit stalls all the way around the track, just not on the front. So I didn't know, depending on where your pit stall is, dictates where you have to go in, either in the front or the back. If your pit stall's in the front, you have to go in on the back and come all the way around. And if your pit stall's in the back, you have to go in on the front and come all the way around. And since the track's completely identical, I wasn't looking for the flag stand, and I forgot where exactly my, I forgot which side I was on at the time, so I just jumped back out just to be sure, and I had already hit the commitment cone, so that's how I got my first penalty. That's my lock screen. See, I'm simping too.
Oh my god.
Are you proud?
Thing if you're
Stay
not
behind the
visiting
24
your
car
simp, you're
on the
changing
inside
yourself.
line. Stay on the end of the longest line. Get ready now. Going green. Let him by.
Okay, hurry up and get by me. There we go.
Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
I'm gonna.
Car's a lap down.
I think I have to run at least one lap
Flag. We're halfway home.
before I.
You gotta
So
come in for this black flag.
Oh, dude, my Mercedes dealership
Keep it under 45. Keep it under
that's around me had
4,000
a fucking
seconds.
just outside, and I was so confused why they had it outside.
No tires this time, guys.
Like, that's a car I would expect to be fucking like inside the dealership.
well, you never know. It is Missouri, so.
So it's just gonna smash the fucking windows.
All right. I'm serving my
Or it's
penalty.
gonna get hail damage.
Way down south in the land of
Go,
freedom.
go, go! Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside.
So you want to go to Arkansas and go to the only public diamond mine?
I never want to visit Arkansas ever. It is the most useless state. I actually forgot it existed until you said it, and I'm not even
The only
kidding.
good part of it is that it has the only public diamond mine in the world.
In the world?
Yes,
Jeez.
that's the only good thing, is the diamond mine. The diamond mine.
Well, we're over halfway done with the race now, at least.
So you have a mine for diamond.
Yeah.
It's also weird to think about that there's fucking diamonds in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And that the place that has diamonds in Arkansas is owned by the fucking government.
Yeah.
And it's now considered like a national park. And it has fucking park rangers.
It's to guard their fucking gold, man.
Well, not because you just pay $10 and you can go in there and mine for diamonds.
Yeah.
And then if you find a diamond, like, they'll certify it for you. And then from there, you can do whatever you want.
Because diamonds are worth nothing now.
No, diamonds themselves are really fucking common.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes them rare is fucking diamond companies like De Beers saying they're rare.
Yeah, and it's literally just because they're like, they have the monopoly on diamonds. Whatever they say goes. They can say it's
Like-
worth like $1 million, and it'll be worth $1 million because
'cause
no one else has it.
legitimately, if other people, like, if they say, like, to a jewelry store, if you do not buy our diamonds at these prices, who the fuck else are you gonna go
Exactly.
to buy diamonds from?
And then they'll just like steal them from like a fucking Serbian prince. They'll go like imagine your local jewelry store like fucking shooting like a Serbian prince in like cold blood just to get diamonds so they don't have to play like the inflated capitalist prices.
Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, we're under caution.
Alright, after my 2 penalties, I've climbed back up to 6th place. So I don't have to stay behind the pace car. Tell me who I need to fucking stay behind. Is it Larson?
And,
Yeah, Larson's in 5th.
And fucking
Is it Suarez that spun out? Is that... The car's not as beat up as I thought it was.
And also, the only reasons why we like buy diamonds and shit for jewelry is because De Beers had a massive ad campaign in the 30s saying like diamonds are forever, buy a diamond. Like for the fucking like when you marry someone, it's like buy them a diamond, otherwise you're not proposing. And like that's legitimately the only reason we buy diamonds to propose is because of De Beers.
Yeah.
And then people also don't realize how shitty of a company De Beers is. There's a reason why every diamond is a blood diamond. Except for the ones that come out of Arkansas. There have also been a lot of world record breaking diamonds that have come out of Arkansas. What were you saying about De Beers?
Didn't they have like a child labor lawsuit?
Yeah, probably.
No, like I mean like within the millennium.
Probably. I mean, just think about.
Yo, can this fly fuck off? Lap 141 of 250. Laps to go, 109. The Food City 500 is usually a 500 lap race, but you know what the interesting thing I learned about Bristol was? I think I might have told you this, but like the banking is so steep and the track is so small that you can feel the G's like on the right side of your head when you're in the turns.
Dude, I'm just saying is if they don't have a diamond mine in the middle of their track, what's the point?
I mean, it's Tennessee, so maybe. It's not big enough for a diamond mine. I could walk around the entire track in like 5 minutes, less than. Bro, I'm getting fucking sleepy. Hey, I beat my record on the Giant today.
I don't know what that is. So
We're going green next time by. We're not on the lead lap. Get on the inside line. Stay behind the 42 car on the inside line.
So the car in front of me is 4 position, and then Busher's 4 position.
Hit Fred at 1.
Bro, he got fired for saying the N-word. In an iRacing race.
Wait, I just realized this is 2003 and there's an Ally Bank advertisement.
Yes, because because I have mods. This is I'm using the 2020 car set mod and I'm using the 2018 Bristol mod.
Cause I was gonna say that's
because I have all the updated maps in my schedule. I have the updated 2020 schedule and I have updated cars. Hold on. Kyle Larson saying N-word.
Is it like Papa John?
Hold on.
Dude,
No, I don't like this one because the guy screams after he says, he goes like, "Oh!" I want the Twitter video.
Dude, you like the
Hold on.
you like how when they when Papa John's fired Papa John, they took the like hyphen from Papa John's to just be Papa John's.
There, look at that. That was during when they weren't doing races because of COVID. They were doing iRacing stuff that they were broadcasting on live TV. And then Kyle Larson's just like, "Hey, nigger," in like the literal race chat.
Green, green, green.
You didn't say it. That's what I don't understand is why they get fired for that. Like for saying it in a non-racist term.
Because, okay, I'm sure the team didn't have a problem with it, but his sponsors were like, no, 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 no. And the team had to, I mean, NASCAR would have let him back. NASCAR said he has to go through, quote, sensitivity training, and then he would be able to come back. But he wouldn't have had a ride because the team had to fire him because the sponsors backed out. The spot.
The only thing is, though, when people do stuff like that, it's alienating that word, and it's making it have a more derogatory sense because it only has meaning.
I agree. I agree with you.
Offend
I agree with you completely.
why
And that's what I mean. That's the thing with every word. Like my mom gets mad when I call her an idiot. I'm like, then just don't get offended when I call you an idiot. And then my mom called me an asshole, and she was like, "How do you like it?" I'm like, "I don't care." And she's like, "I know you don't." I'm like, "You shouldn't either."
Yeah, like my mom got upset with me when I said, like, not even to anyone. And you know, guys, yeah, I'm like, you're only offended because you're giving it context.
Exactly.
And letting it offend.
But people. I don't know.
Because, like, if you want it to not be a harmful word, like with a lot of moms and people say, like, well, then normalize it. And then people won't have a reason to say it because they're only saying it to offend you.
Yeah. 100 laps to go, finally.
Why does your fucking, like, RPM gauge just turn red?
Because I'm going so fast on the straightaway. See, for different tracks you have different setups, and for different tracks you have different gear ratios. And
does it go red like with the red line?
Yeah, it's
like,
redlining.
No actual red line.
Yeah, it's redlining. So basically, since it's such a short gear ratio for this track setup, because it's such a small track, the car doesn't expect me to get going so fast on the straightaway. So it's redlining at only like 150 miles an hour because the gear ratio is so short, because, you know, for this track, the setup has really short gear ratios because it's a really small track and you want a lot of acceleration. Right now I'm not redlining because I'm not going as fast because I'm in traffic. Oh god, why am I trying to split the middle? That's not a good idea. I backed right off the gas. I'm like, I'm not splitting the middle here.
See, but it should just have an actual red line on the fucking RPM.
I don't know.
Instead of just the whole thing going red.
I think it makes it more clear to the driver, you know, because imagine, you know, it gets their attention, you know, because, you know, say they're driving in traffic and they're not paying attention to the gauges because they're trying not to crash and they're trying to pass people. That way it gets their attention.
I'm still just saying, for a simulator, that's pretty.
Well, in iRacing they have the dash lights.
Well, that's more reason. That's like what people actually.
That car's a lap down. Still there. Stay high. That car's a lap down.
God, everyone's car. I haven't seen a clean car yet, dude. Everyone's car is just trash.
You'll hit the 14 car again.
The 19 car?
No, 14.
I never pitted the 14. It was the 19 car.
Oh yeah, the one that had the Bass Pro sponsorship.
Is he out? I think he's out. Hold on. No, he's still in.
You hit him.
If I see him, yeah.
He's in nuisance.
I've unlapped myself and I am passing the 88 for third.
Is he moving?
Oh my god, Jones is leading him with that fucking beat up car. The whole back end is sawed off it. There's no way.
is there a figure 8 track you can race on?
I can probably download one, yeah. But
should get one.
I'm simulating the
It's so
I'm simulating
fun.
the 2020 schedule, so I had to do a custom. There's a mod where I can do a custom season editor and insert my tracks and the race lengths, and so I've got it all set up so I can simulate the 2020 schedule. Because I did one, and then I liked this car set so much, I'm doing it again as a different car. Hey, there's the 19 car.
You should get like a heavily banked figure 8 track.
Oh
It's
god.
so funny. We should meet up and we should get a fucking NASCAR tramp stand.
I never have an interest in meeting you ever. I've seen
So
I've
funny.
seen your face, and I'm like, I feel like this guy would just I don't know. Bubba Wallace got Richard Petty's signature tattooed on his ass.
Who's that?
He drives for Richard Petty. He's black.
Why?
What? He's Richard Petty's slave.
If we ever meet up, though, we have to meet at a public place, like an Italian bar.
We just like burn the picture of the saint and like join the mafia. I played against a guy in CS:GO today. His Steam Wayne was just Vittorio Antonio Scaletta,
Yo, I'm just saying.
and he killed me. And he killed me, and I just put in chat, I just typed in chat, sorry kid, Joe wasn't part of our deal, and he just typed, this one's for me, and then I shot him.
All I'm saying is some of my family members, like IRL, just go on a bar and do stuff.
I can't hear you at all. Race cars are too loud.
I'm just saying, some of my family members own a bar and we do stuff there sometimes. And I'm just saying, I can bring you there. We can do what we need to do in the back.
Bruh.
Listen, all I'm saying is we're gonna need to bring a picture of the saint.
Really, Reddick? Fuck you. Comes up across my nose when he's so much slower than me.
Dude. I miss one our dad's school because I used to fucking run the school. Like, even when I fucking left for 2 years and came back, I fucking ran the place. Because I wore because whenever I came back it was winter, right? And so it got like below freezing, so I wear a trench coat. Fucking cold. And people would be like, oh, and they'd be like, square up, and I would just stomp and then run towards them, and the trench coat would open up, and so I would look so much bigger than I actually was. They would get actually like really scared of me.
I don't fuck with nobody like Negroes in high school.
Dude, it was so funny. And the fucking black kid came up to me one time.
Black people in Missouri are excessively ghetto. Like, they're few and far between, but they're excessively ghetto.
What he said, yeah, but they don't have anything to back it up, though. They just act like it. Other than the actual people in St. Louis. Like,
It's just people that, like, watch movies about inner cities, and they're like, I can do this with my life.
But what happened was...
Well, they live in, like, Fenton.
Dude, because what happened was I was in the cafeteria with my fucking food, and this black kid came up to me and said, what grade you in? I'm like, I'm in 10th grade. And he was like, yeah, well, I'm a sophomore. And I'm like, wow. Very cool.
And that's it? That was the whole conversation?
Yeah, and then he was like, yeah, what's your name? I'm like, well, what is it? Pretty good to meet you, I guess.
Yeah.
It was so funny because he was like dressed in black, like skinny jeans, right? And he had like the fake like gold chain. He's obviously trying to be like a fucking gangster.
That's awesome.
But it was so funny because he was just like trying to intimidate me the whole time.
That's fucking amazing.
Dude, and then a lot of people also thought I was a teacher because I wore the trench coat. Like, literally, the principal fucking walked in my classroom one day and thought I was a teacher. And I have no idea how that's possible. Like, he's supposed to be in charge of all the teachers. And I fucking had meetings with this person before.
Well, everyone there thought I, like, freaking worked there because of my beard.
You know what sucks? I started growing a fucking mustache when I was like 15.
Yeah, everyone did.
No,
And then, like, this girl I was talking... And then, like, this girl I was talking to at the time, her dad would, like, literally, like, actually, like, illegally harass me and, like, make fun of me and call me a pedophile because I had a pedo stash.
No, I
Like, her dad would just walk in and be like, you have a fucking pedo stash, fuck you, and then he'd just walk out. And I'd be like, thanks, Matt. Like, I don't know, like, and then one time I, like, found out he was just trying to, like, he just bullied me all the time to, like, see how tough I was or whatever. And I'm like, well, now I know, like, why you're from Kentucky. Because keep in mind, I was, like, 15 at the time.
Have I ever told you about the time I got in a fight? Because I was in my trench coat.
Like, all roads lead back to your trench coat.
Well, yeah, I was in a trench coat. Those kids were like, you're a school shooter. And keep in mind, it was fucking snowing outside. And so that's why I was wearing it.
You couldn't just wear a winter jacket like a normal person?
No, I don't own winter jackets. But anyway, they called me a school shooter, so I fucking like got in a fight with him. I was like, yeah? So like, yeah, am I? And it was like, bop, 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 right? And then
there was some guy posted on Instagram, like, this was like my freshman year, and I was just scrolling through Instagram, and there was a picture with a guy with like a pistol standing outside our school. And it was a white guy, and he was wearing like a ski mask, and it was just captioned "Gang, Gang, Gang."
Oh, but anyway, it was like against me against 3 people, and one of them like ran to try and push me, but I just fucking like knocked him over with my fucking elbow. And the other one stepped away from the group to try and record, and as soon as he like pulled his phone out of his pocket because I knew what he was gonna try and do, I fucking chased at him. And he was scared as shit. It was the funniest thing.
Did you break his phone?
No, because he was like fucking like 120 pound like person. He gets like crazy.
Dude, I saw Tom Morello break someone's phone on stage when I saw him in concert.
Dude, if I fucking could have caught up to him, I was gonna throw it out the fucking window. Because in the stairwell, it's just a wall
I just
windows
imagine
to
this
the
in a parking
outside.
lot.
No, dude, I was gonna... No, this was up on, like, the highest floor of the school. And I was gonna take his phone and throw it out the fucking window of the top floor.
See, all my school was like one story with the exception of the basement, and it was just like it was just like hallways, and it was just weird. It was weird how it was set up.
Our school was designed by a legitimate prison architect.
Oh, you were saying that.
Yeah, you've seen it.
You have that big, stupid, like, banked road, like the NASCAR road in your fucking school.
See, also a lot of times when I was at my other school for 3 years, I would just fucking like walk out of the school, and if they ever like caught me ditching, the police officer would be like, "Well, we can't really do anything, as we put him in school suspension, and he's gonna ditch again." So they would just drive me home. I'm like, well, this is easy. Like, they wouldn't even do anything. They would just legitimately drive me home. Because they tried to give me ISS the first time they caught me, and I just ran.
Well, the first time I had ISS, it interfered with a field trip that I wanted to go on. This was in 8th grade. And I was so fucking smooth that, like, 6 hours into the day, I, like, talked the principal into letting me go on the field trip. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was just so fucking cool and smart that, like, I talked to the principal and the, like, behavioral specialist into letting me go on the field trip. He came in and we were just chatting and laughing. And I was, like, 14 at the time. And he's like, alright, you know what? You've been good today. You can go.
ISS for?
I don't know. I used to do stupid shit in middle school.
Dude, I got fucking suspended.
Like, I literally.
Time they could give me, like, out of school suspension.
Like, I literally just started giving people, like, liquid benzocaine. And, like, I was just, like, giving people handouts of liquid benzocaine, and then the office confiscated it.
Dude, I'm just upset that my fucking principal suspended me for 128 days, which was the rest of the school year. And we were just like, why don't you just expel me? And he said because he doesn't want to go to the school board.
He doesn't want to do paperwork.
No, because he didn't want the school board to know about it. And 128 days was the longest he could do without notifying the school board.
Dude, our principal turned out to be like a pedophile. I'm not even kidding. And then they started like making memes about him, like hashtag free Pruitt.
Dude, I was in 3rd grade and I fucking like tried bitching, and I got fucking put in handcuffs because they were letting him to like show me why I shouldn't go to school.
When I was in 3rd grade, I went to fucking Christian school.
Dude, but the thing was that my PE teacher, like, talked me into going back, and then he saw me going to handcuffs by the police officer. Like, ever since then, he had, like, a vendetta. And, like, he was always on my side on, like, every situation after that.
That's awesome.
And now he's the principal of that school. I don't understand why fucking, like, PE teachers always like, assistant principals or principals.
Our fucking one of our gym coaches, he had like his son plays college football. Like, hold on, I think he actually is like NFL. Hold on.
Oh, dude, fucking, I remember when I was in 4th grade.
Yeah, dude. You know TJ Duckett.
No, I don't watch football.
Anyway,
I don't watch sports ball other than rugby.
Fucking TJ Duckett, his dad is like the coach, like the football coach at our school. He's like, he plays in the NFL. He's from my city. And he like refuses to shake your hand until you like he'll never give you a handshake until like you graduate, because he says you're not a man until you graduate.
Dude, when I was in 4th grade, this was at recess, some kid stole my ball. And so I saw him as everyone was going inside, and he was on the asphalt, and I was like across the field, and so I just fucking charged and pushed him onto the fucking asphalt, and his head like hit the fucking asphalt. And
So so you killed the man.
No, his parents were threatening to do assault charges, and they're like, we're gonna take you to court. I'm like, well, love to see you do that. And then the principal were like, and the principal and the school resource officers was like, well, he's under 13, so you can't actually press charges against him. I'm like, fuck you.
Bro, did I tell you I got the SRO at my school fired?
Oh no, dude, his parents were so pissed off.
No, I got the SRO at my school fired. Because like, okay, so like, I don't want to go into details. I'll tell you another time. But I was like, my freshman year, I was convicted for a telecommunications charge. me.
Yeah, I know. You've told me.
Yeah, and like, so they like called me into the office real shady, and they like made me like give them my phone and stuff, and like just shit that they totally shouldn't have been doing, right?
Dude, that's what they tried to do.
Yeah, and after the case, like I emailed the dude sergeant, and I got him fired because the next, like, Like, because the next fall, like the fall of my sophomore year, there was a different SRO there. Like, I got the dude fired because I made a formal report to his sergeant.
Dude, that's what they try. Like, did I ever tell you about when I wore the bulletproof vest to my school?
I'm having trouble hearing you because the cars are really loud, so you kind of cut it in and out.
Did I tell you that when I wore the bulletproof vest?
Yes!
Yeah, but they fucking kept me in a room for hours. And they kept because my brother was supposed to pick me up, and they kept him in the fucking airlock and didn't tell him what was happening for like 3 hours, and didn't tell me what was happening either.
Yeah, they interrogated me without a parent present. They didn't let me.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
totally.
did
I mean, yeah,
that.
I was 14. They did me dirty, and that, like,
Dude,
so I,
and
like
then
I said,
what was even worse was they fucking they threatened to take it to juvenile, and I was like, yeah, okay, do that. And then they like confiscated my bulletproof vest and didn't take it to juvenile because it didn't break any laws, so they couldn't do that. And they said I was gonna get a letter from the juvenile detention or whatever to get it back, and they never did that. They were just keeping the vest, and the way I got it back was from one fucking teacher that was on my side who asked for it from the SROs and just got it. Brought it to me. Because I would have loved for it to gone to juvenile, because I didn't break any laws.
That happened, like, I backed into someone's car and drove away. This was after I got my Plymouth, so it was, like, huge. And the SRO finally caught me, and they was just like, and all I said was like, oh yeah, I didn't know I hit him, sorry. And that was the only thing I had to say, like, what do you say to that? And actually, in my defense, like, I knew I hit him, but I didn't think... They were standing right outside of the car, and I thought they were inside the building. Because, it didn't leave a dent on either of our cars, because I just tapped him, because I was just, like, literally creeping. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait for him to come out, so I can tell him, hey, I bumped into your car, like, I literally just tapped your car, but there's no damage on either car, so what do you want to do? So I just drove off. I mean, you would do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize is he was standing right outside the car. And then it turns out it was like this girl in my class. It was her fucking grandpa, and she hated me for the rest of my fucking senior year because, like, she was like, "You hit my grandpa's car," so she, like, hated me for the rest of senior year. It was just so dumb. I was like, in my defense, your grandpa drives a piece of shit Buick.
Oh, dude. The reason why I wore the bulletproof vest was because of one of these principals when I went to this other school for 2 years, and I wore this fucking mask, like, you know, the mask that everyone wears now, to school because I knew it would fucking piss him off. And he was like, and as soon as I stepped in the building,
yeah, I
he watched
remember
me from the cameras, and he called the fucking teacher who I was gonna go to, and told her to send me up to the office as soon as I reached her classroom. And he was like, take that off. Take the fucking mask off. And I said, no. Because I shouldn't have to. It is a legitimate medical mask, and I can wear it for whatever reason I want.
I feel like you just do this shit just for fun.
I do.
Instead of getting your fucking education.
Because there's no fucking reason to do that. And if I get OSS, they fucking, like, really strip down what I have to do with still giving me full credit. So it's just an easy way to fly by.
You idiot.
Dude, I'm just saying, I get full credit for everything I do. And I don't do shit. Dude, I need to, like, record what I do at school because I get it whack.
You could become like a YouTube sensation. Especially
Dude,
with the whole bulletproof vest thing.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's still bullshit though. Like, I should be allowed
Bullshit. Haha.
Because literally, like, what happened, the reason why I wore it was because at the beginning of the year, my teacher was like, you know, they did the drills, like, school shooting. Hold the textbook in front of you if they're shooting at you. Like, that's not gonna stop a bullet. And I was like, what about a bulletproof vest? And they were like, yeah, sure, probably. And so I fucking, like, brought one. And they were like, nope. Dude. Oh, and also, here's another story. You know those like female skinhead haircuts? How it's like long,
On one
bangs?
side and then the side shaved, yeah.
No, not the side, but the top is shaved. And
Oh.
They have like long bangs, like that.
Mhm.
You know. My teacher saw a picture of a female skinhead with that haircut. She was like, "Ew, disgusting." And I said, "You know what a skinhead would say if they heard you say that about their hair? They would say, 'Fuck you.'" And so.
I think
and
I've heard
so-
this story.
Yeah, so so I told her that, and she was like, "Well, watch your language," and then went to another room. And so literally the next day, I came in with that haircut.
I heard this story. And then didn't you get suspended because I thought you were a fucking Nazi? Like, you got suspended for
No, that-
Nazism?
No, I never got suspended for anything like that. But literally, because I did that, because that means every time she sees me with that haircut, she's gonna think back to me saying, "Fuck you."
You are,
Without me actually saying "fuck you" to her.
you are a horrible person, you know that? Like, there's what I did, and then there's you just deliberately, like, ruining the lives of hundreds of people because you wanted to have a lab.
Dude, and I can
Like,
tell
do you
if
know
she's
how many
fucking-
gray
like,
hairs you've
No,
caused?
dude, she's so uncomfortable whenever I'm in her classroom. Like, it is so obvious to tell, because with that haircut and her just constantly thinking of me saying "fuck you" to her.
I do give you props, though, because you just don't give a shit. So I do give you, like, brownie points for that. That you're, like, willing to, like, just give yourself a stupid haircut just to piss someone off.
Yeah. Oh, it was so great. Dude, and the best thing is, I dig up everything on people and find out what I can do to just piss someone off. And I found out she has a kid, no dad, and the dad didn't die. So I'm just saying, that's an easy thing I could easily dig up and find out to, achieve what I want.
What? You sound like a sociopath.
No, I just love fucking manipulating the teachers and fucking principals. It just
I had a teacher. I had a teacher who was like
the way that I want, and it's so funny.
I had a teacher who was like a serious like snowflake libtard. I mean, like everyone in the class hated her. Like even preppy girls like just hated her because she was so. And like I would just go in and I would just say ridiculous shit. Like I would just walk in and just be like, "Black people suck." And like even the black kids in the class would just start laughing, and she would get so triggered. Like I would just say ridiculous shit like that. Like sometimes I would have legitimate arguments with her, but like other times like it was just saying ridiculous shit and just watching her get mad.
What I would do with that is I would like get a group of friends and like we'd walk in like having conversations, like just casually about stuff, and then I would slowly start like wearing like skinhead shit, and then just slowly just start making myself into something that she would absolutely hate. Dude, I also can seriously consider getting a face tattoo just to piss off the boys.
That's what I mean.
Like, because one principal said no, I couldn't wear Playboy shit, and so I was gonna get that little peep tattoo of the Playboy bunny right under.
Did I show you my senior picture with the Playboy bunny in the background that I had in the yearbook? Yeah, it was so, okay, so my sophomore year, we went to this junkyard, this abandoned junkyard, and we vandalized a bunch of shit. And including my friend Megan, she, like, spray painted this, like, A1 fucking 100% awesome Playboy bunny on a concrete wall that was half torn down. And then, so we went back there for my senior year. It's funny, I took this, like, preppy, like, church photographer, this, like, girl, like, this friend of the family, like, this girl that, like, goes to my church, and she's a photographer, and I took her to this sleazy-ass junk lot. And we went back, and I didn't realize the grass was all overgrown now.
Let's go. Race back to the line.
Like, I'm talking, like up to our knees.
Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car.
And we did the scene, and then we took a picture of me in front of that Playboy bunny, and then I made that my yearbook picture for my senior
You
yearbook.
know that hoodie I have that's like a fucking
Yeah, I know, you sent it to me.
Yeah, this one. I fucking tried wearing that my school picture because not even like my senior picture, and they were like, no. And so I like seriously thought about going to the school board.
Ooh, I got a story for you too.
And letting them like making the school board let me wear a Playboy bunny because I tried to compare it to, like, what if I wear a fucking t-shirt that just says Victoria's Secret on it? Are you not gonna let me wear that?
So, my 6th grade, for, like, my picture day in 6th grade, I wanted to somehow, like,
Oh.
so I had these aviator glasses, right? And I wanted to wear them in my, like, yearbook, or, like, for the school picture, just to, like, be a meme, because I thought it'd be cool. And, like, I was just like, alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk up there, and I'm not gonna say anything, and see if they let it slide. And they were like, you can't wear those in the picture. And I just bullshitted them. I told them, I actually have an eye condition where I can't, like, look at the flash of the camera, so I wear these to protect my eyes. And on God, they took the picture like that, and my school ID had a picture of me with aviator glasses on. I'm going to get this ID right now. I'll be right back. Hold on, I will send this to you. I had to, like, BS them. Hold up, I got it. Bro, it's so good. Hold up.
Dude.
There's, like, this, and then I'm gonna send it to... Hold on.
Dude, with the Playboy bunny, though, I was gonna try and come back and get my picture taken with a fucking, like, casino, hoodie, and I was gonna, like, take that picture of me wearing a casino hoodie and bring it to the school board and be like, if you're gonna let me wear a hoodie of a casino that has drugs, alcohol, strippers, and you're gonna let me wear something that has all of that represented by a casino, but you're not gonna let me wear a Playboy bunny, that seems a little hypocritical.
Alright, look at that.
Oh my god.
That's how my picture was in the yearbook too.
Dude, I need to show you the picture of my ID that has a colander on it, because it's me wearing a colander. Rastafarian.
No way.
Dude, and the funny thing is, like, the photographers were like, no fucking way we're gonna let you take a picture of that. So they called the fucking principal down, and he got out of a meeting he was doing to come down and was like, fuck yeah, you can wear that. Because he just thought it was gonna be the funniest shit. Dude, like, that principal was so cool, though, because he let me wear, like, a fucking top hat to school. Like, and do all this wacky shit.
I was really tight with a couple of my principals just because I was, like, so smart and, like, outgoing.
Yeah. Dude, well, this fucking principal, like, he was walking in the hallway and he just saw me with a fucking top hat and, like, was eating food and he almost fucking spit out his food. Like, dude, he was a cool principal.
I mean, I already told you I had one principal that was, like, literally, like, they found out, like, he was a pedophile. It wasn't a pedophile, it was, like, a work-related thing. Like, he sexually harassed someone.
Did I ever tell you about when I, like, broke my teacher's kneecap?
No!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I broke my teacher's kneecap. She didn't press charges. Because she, you know why she didn't?
I think I vaguely remember you telling me the story.
Nah, you know why she didn't press charges?
Why? It was her fault?
Nah, out of respect.
We're going green next time.
And also she knew, you know.
God.
Get ready now. Going
You know what I'm trying to say, bags.
Bags. Cash, as Bullet calls me.
Listen, do you understand why she didn't press charges?
Not entirely.
You know, you remember the Saint? The burning Saint? That's all I'm saying.
You're a made man. You're like your homies would have shot her.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, dude, legitimately though, I did have like a crew of people that would help me run the school. It was
Bruh.
so funny. Because like one time one of them got bullied and I fucking like confronted the bully and it was like a big public thing. So everyone in the school to not fuck with me or my crew. And nobody fucked with me or my crew after that. It was so fucking funny. Cause like I confronted him like in the cafeteria. Also, I like that my school has less than a 1% black population.
See, my school had like a 65% black population.
There's like 5 black people in the school.
That car's a lap down.
See, that's really good.
Lap,
though,
lap.
if
You the
something
man.
ever
Come
happens,
on,
I
bring
just
it
be like,
home.
the black kid did it, and they're like, well, looks like it's Tyrone that did it. I'm not racist, but
Alright, I won my race!
when are we gonna pit the 19 car?
You won.
Hold on, he's up there. Let me
Toyed with those
let me
guys
pit
today.
let me pit him. Let me get up there through traffic and pit him before I do my burnouts. I'm trying to like get up through traffic. Hold on.
Race is over. Come on in.
There we go. I just ran square into the back of him. Now let me do some Bernies. Actually, I don't want to. I don't want to do Bernies. I want to do a Polish victory lap, Alan Kulwicki style. I'll do a couple Bernies.
Race is over. Come on in.
Dude, did I ever tell you about how I got fucking suspended for just pulling the chair out of someone? Like they were being so fucking annoying because they were on a rolly chair going across the classroom, and I just said, fucking stop, and they didn't stop, so I just yanked the fucking chair out from underneath them.
That's awesome.
It was the funniest shit. And I got suspended. It was upsetting. It was worth it though. I also wore heelys to school.
Dear God.
And the fucking teachers hated that. Because like if I ever knew they were about to confront me, I would just pop out the wheels and put them away and be like, see, I don't have any wheels, I don't know what you're talking about. And they got so upset because I was like, if you look in the handbook, it says roller skates. These are clearly not roller skates. And so they honestly can't do shit.
You probably could have done rollerblades and got away with it too.
Well, no, it says rollerblades and roller skates. And skate. No, it doesn't actually say skateboard. Yeah, by the way, I read through all the handbooks of every school I go to. Because I want to know how I can fucking break
Looks
the
like we're bent
rules.
up on the back end. Limit 45.
I am going
4,000 in
Dude,
seconds.
and all my
to-
principals know that as well. Oh dear God, that's a PNG of people.
Yeah, I know. 2003 style.
Oh, and that ambulance is...
I'm going to Victory Lane.
Can you go under the map?
No.
There's gotta be a way to do it.
There, I'm in Victory Lane. I won. You like how the back end just hops up?
Oh my God.
There we go. I
Just
won.
saw that.
I fucking won. Where am I in points now? Hold on.
Dude, but my fucking principals, they knew I fucking, like, read the whole handbook. And so, like, anytime I would actually break a rule, they'd be like, well, he broke this rule. I'd be like, yeah, I fucking know. I did it. Fucking you can do.
I am 12th in points right now.
Why aren't you one?
I don't know, because I have 4 DNFs.
One?
I have 4 DNFs.